Alexa, set the shop to 78. What's up, guys? Charles here, back at Function Factory Performance, and we're gonna keep this simple. Behind me, we've got a 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost, completely stock exhaust, stock downpipe, and we're gonna be installing what I think personally is one of the best sounding exhausts. And guess what? It's right there. And it's a stock exhaust with, obviously, a muffler delete on each side. So both mufflers have been deleted. The fitment on this thing that the car it came out of was a 2018. It was fan-freaking-tastic, actually. I'd honestly give the sound of this 9 out of 10. It does have the stock resonator on it. And I think a lot of the great sounding properties are in the stock resonator and due to the stock 2 1/4 inch piping, I believe. Let's get our dial caliper on it. If I'm smart, let's do 2 1/4. Oh, yeah. It is 2 1/4, but it does sound great. So we're gonna get this car up on the lift. It is lowered, so we are gonna have to jack it up from the diff. First, we're gonna get the stock sound real quick. Well, as you can tell, nothing dramatic. Stock exhaust, has a blow-off valve, stock cat. I mean, just a lot of vroom noises from the front of the engine. So let's wake this darn thing up. Let's get it up on the rack, get this exhaust off. I'll show you guys how to get the stock exhaust off. It does come off in one piece. So if you have a friend that can help, it does come in handy. But if you gotta do it yourself, it is possible, just gotta use some muscles. So guys, if you're on coilovers or springs, you're gonna wanna jack the car up by the diff so that the lift can go under it. It's gonna be very rare that most lifts can get a car this low up. And I'm not sure if we've actually touched on this in any of the videos. Your lift points are extremely easy on this car. The car has a pinch weld that runs from the front to the back. You're gonna set your lift pads right there, and there's a notch underneath your side skirts. Same thing with the back. Put it right under that pinch weld. Just like that. GT500 is at a muffler shop, as that project was quite the project. And yeah, I tried. I really did. But we got the experts fixing our amazing mistakes. A lot of mistakes made. Not only by us, by other people, but hey, that's what happens when you're doing experimental parts, right? Let's go up. I like to make a quick check. Usually at this point, you're pretty fucked if you made a mistake. We're good to go. Yep, it's got lowering springs. It's hot as piss, I bet. Yep, it's super hot. So guys, to get the system off is pretty darn simple. We've got one band clamp here at the front. And then as we work our way back in the system, there's nothing that holds the pieces together. So the pipe is one full pipe to the muffler. So we're gonna unbolt these back pieces right here. So we're actually gonna unbolt these hangers right here by the differential. And then that's gonna allow us, we're gonna be able to pull the resonator back from the downpipe, disconnect that side, and then we're gonna push the system forward. And we're gonna need a WD-40 or PB Blast these up here by the muffler, as we don't want to remove them because they are going to be a pain in the butt if you want to remove them. We're going to give this car about 20 minutes to chill because it is very hot. I did rev it and he just did get here. So give it a little chill time. If I had gloves, I could get it off immediately, but I don't. I promise I'll get gloves. I went to Home Depot and I still didn't grab any. We'll get that system on and then this car will be out of here. we have found gloves. So we can just get this install ready and get going. So what are we gonna need? Of course, I don't have the tools laid out. I'm trying to run this bitch on the daily and do these videos, so I'm just being real with you guys. I did want to be a little more prepared for this, but you know, I had a bunch of phone calls today. I had to drop off cars. We did a Roush tune earlier. Finally, got Wes's truck tuned up. We'll post some pictures of that. All right, so we're gonna need 15. It's probably, again, we're not gonna break it loose with this, so we're gonna get a 3/8 ratchet. So we got a 15 6-point. And let's look at our back brackets on our diff. These are gonna be smaller than a 15 for sure. That looks, that's a 13, yeah. Yeah, you know, I come from Nissans, guys, and Nissans are 10, 12, 14, where Mustangs are odd numbers, 15, 13, 11 random 8s places. And if you guys are curious of what we use, we've got the Harbor Freight Special Icons. And what makes these awesome, they have lifetime warranties. So if they break, I mean, just take them back and replace it. So let's break this loose. Got one, two. That is a 13. If you had an air ratchet, you get this super easy, but I'm too lazy to get it, so let's just do it by hand. These are connected to a cert that's in the subframe, guys, so they do shake around, and they are easy to break. They are very easy to break, so be careful putting it back in. You'll find these all over the Raptor, we found out, and guess what? We broke 3 out of 4 of them when putting the skid plate back on, the second half of the skid plate. Can you guys do this at your house? Maybe. I've done it. I have definitely done it on the ground a bunch of times. It sucks, but you can do it. So if you're looking to do this at home, you can. It just sucks. If you got a lift, use it. Just make sure the car's cooled down when you do it at home. You don't want that exhaust resting on your stomach right after you got done driving the car. All right, I should have used an air ratchet. When you take these off, they have a washer, so watch out. And I do not want to I don't need to loosen this all the way. These are the thickest gloves. Thick. Lubricate. If you guys don't have WD-40, glass cleaner works. Soap and water work. Try not to spray Derek in the eyeball. Just a quick squirt. No, you don't need Niagara Falls on it. Oh yeah, it's hot. Let's pull back. Ready? Yep. Just a little shit, check this out. The slip here has like this rail that rides in with the slip. This is shit I would never have thought of, even on an aftermarket. So what this thing, it does not allow you to push all the way back. So we actually have to take off those hangers in the back. Yeah, 13. All right, the whole thing's gonna drop the second I take them off. All right, we're gonna need a short 13 with a short extension. Again, guys, I should be using an air ratchet. Let's do an air ratchet. That's gonna take me 10 minutes to get out. If you guys thought you signed up for a professional install video, y'all fucking thought wrong. I'm just the dude making this video. No, actually Derek's filming it, and I'm just being a jackass behind the camera. Look at me, I think I know what I'm doing, because I have a fancy floor. Oh, shit. That's correct. I'm short. Or what we could have done, there's two ways you could have done this. You can just take off the rear brackets and slip these brackets out of the subframe without unbolting them. So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna take this whole thing off. I'm gonna take off our exhaust hangers and put them back on, so we have a leverage point to put the exhaust back on. Yep, right there. All right, final bolt, guys. Ready? I'm off. Make sure you're not in his diffuser. Yep, it's in the clips. So there are little J-hooks in those exhaust hangers, and we're gonna put it right next to our other stock exhaust. Oh, I did squats this morning. These are just a massive chamber of preventing sound. That's all they're there for. They do a really damn good job of it. So, I mean, you can look here, guys. This is a massive muffler. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, it's taking away performance, it's taking away sound, it's doing its exact job as an OEM muffler. And we come over here to our muffler-less, muffler delete system here. Same tips, nothing different. But you're gonna gain a little more performance out of this, but more importantly, our customer here is looking for the sound, and honestly, like I said, I think it sounds incredible. So let's get this damn thing on the car. I'm gonna take a quick cell phone picture, and we'll get it wrapped up. So, super easy, guys. We're just gonna transfer the brackets just like we saw. So, I mean, super easy. My mic keeps falling. The WD-40 makes it stupid easy to get off. So let's see how a non-WD-40 one comes off. Ugh. I mean, 6 out of 10 effort. Oh, I lied. This one, we're gonna put back on the car. I'm gonna put these back on the car so we have a hooking point when we go back in. So super simple. Put them back in their respective holes. Your butthole looking end is gonna face this way. That prevents the exhaust from coming out of it. That is a 13. Again, guys, just make sure that you're 100% threaded in this before you go ham on it, because, I mean, they're not the, it's just a piece of a scrap aluminum in there. Yeah, we're good on that. Let's run it down real quick. Oh, we got the gun right here. If I worked on it, comes loose, my responsibility. I'm in. And push when you're ready. We've got our stock, our sleeve has that alignment tool. Pretty cool. Need to push more? Okay. 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 Push. Push. Perfect. We uncoordinated as fuck. And then make sure you get that hook into the chassis from those stock mounts, and it makes it a breeze. Okay, just gonna tighten everything up, and we'll see how it sounds. That's it. Check out the fitment on the back, guys. Yep, OEM tips also. All right, guys, gonna open up the garage real quick, pull it out for the customer, but first we're obviously gonna get some revs here. I mean, listen to the idle, guys. It's not unmanageable. I mean, for a muffler delete, that's awesome. He does have a stock cat in there, so it doesn't have that crazy rap sound that we were actually, I was actually expecting a little louder, but with the stock cat, obviously the cat's like this big. So if you went with a sport cat and really to reduce the size to literally about that big, I mean, obviously a lot louder, but I really love the pops at 4K RPM. And I think, I mean, again, this mod is literally $150. I mean, you can go, I mean, I will always recommend a full catback, but if you're looking for extremely economical performance, this is honestly your best buy right here. So we're gonna get this car out of here. I'll rev it a little more outside and we're gonna get it delivered. So again, our little FFP mods. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you're seeing, give us some, I don't know how to do this part. Subscribe.
Subscribe, come back for more.
I can't.
Our food content.
I can't fucking do this part. I really don't like it.
You need an ending like it.
Anyways, if you guys like what you see, subscribe, like this video, and give me a comment down below on what I can work on. Again, guys, I'm like a semi-professional. I just run this bitch and I try to have fun. I'm Charles. See ya.